Auckland.
Splash of trash.
Nick Bhasin splashing the trash from OK Magazine, joining us in Sydney. Hello to you, Nick.
Hello, Wammo.
And of course the Grammys this week with the surprise album win of Arcade Fire, my personal choice.
Yep, it was definitely a big surprise. In fact, a lot of people took immediately to the internet to proclaim that they had no idea who Arcade Fire were.
That's right. And in fact, I'm just trying to remember the name of the site. There's a Tumblr site which documents people's frustrations on Twitter and various other social networking sites about it. Mainly asking, who is this Arcade Fire? What is this?
Yeah, and there are celebrities on there. Rosie O'Donnell doesn't know who Arcade Fire is, apparently. Everybody was very upset about it. Normally, the album of the year goes to somebody, huge.
Something crap. I reckon, to me, this feels like a return to the 70s. There were some great albums that won the 70s, some great funk and soul, and then we had all this rubbish in the 90s and the 2000s. This is great, an actual rewarding of real creative talent.
It's definitely refreshing, especially, and sometimes they'll even give awards to huge name bands that haven't been relevant for many, many years also. So this was, I don't know if it's better than their first album, but it's definitely refreshing.
Got to give it to Miss Gaga for her creative talent in arriving in an egg. I quite enjoyed that. I thought that was quite cool.
Yeah, she's always good, regardless of what you think of her music. She's good for a spectacle. Definitely puts on a show. The big snub of the night, of course, was Justin Bieber, who everyone expected to come away with every prize possible.
Did anyone catch a clip of him crying or anything like that?
No, he was very gracious. He said he was disappointed. He wanted to win, but try harder next year. And it was his fans who obviously took things to a new level, having the Bieber fever, as they do.
Yeah.
One fan hacked into Esperanza Spalding, who won the award instead of Bieber. They hacked into her Wikipedia site and said, "Who the heck are you? Bieber deserved to win. Go die in a hole."
Nasty stuff.
Yeah. Those young tween girls are vicious.
I think Bieber really needed to reflect that anger and throw some kind of tantrum or something. That would have been great to see. At least something,
If he had punched somebody...
That's right.
taken down somebody much bigger than him, for example, that would have been as good as a Lady Gaga show, I think.
I'd like to see him take on the whole Arcade Fire band or something.
And then tackle them.
And then eventually they'd just beat the crap out of him. That would be great. I'd like to see that.
He could have been lurking in the background like the Phantom of the Opera or something.
Something comes down from the top of the stage. Yeah, good stuff.
That definitely would have been something.
All right, so moving on from the Grammys, porn star has claimed that she was off with Mr. Warren while he was off with Hurley.
That's right. It's terribly sad, and you have a budding romance, and then a porn star comes along to shake things up, and it's just tragic. Chloe Conrad, she's an adult film star, and she claims she has evidence. She has lots of sexy texts, or sexts, as the kids are calling it, from Shane Warne while he was beginning his romance with Liz Hurley, and she claims that they had lots of sex.
I'm disappointed. It's only texts? That's the only evidence she has? She's a porn star. Surely there'd be this produced film, there'd be the DVD, we're going to see all the images as well. She's only got texts?
Well, this is just the beginning, Wammo. Who knows what's going to come out? And given Shane Warne's past, there might be a video involved.
But that seems to be his device, though, isn't it? The cellular phone.
He has shown a preference for it in the past, yeah.
So, do you think there's any truth to this?
Well, there's lots of detail in her story. She was obviously paid for her interview, so that immediately makes things suspicious. But Shane Warne obviously has developed a reputation for this sort of thing, so it's I would say it's not out of the realm of possibility, but they have yet to comment on it officially, though Liz Hurley did say that love is like a roller coaster, and sometimes it makes you feel sick and you want to get off. Sometimes it's exhilarating.
Oh, man, that's just pure poetry right there.
That's pretty good.
Billy Ray says Miley's in danger.
Yep. He hasn't really spoken out about her in the past. He's getting divorced from his wife, Tish, Miley's mother, and now he's just basically telling all, saying that he's scared for her, that there are a lot of people around her, which may include her mother, who knows, that are putting her in great danger. He wants to help, but he's been pushed out of her life, it seems. And it's all, looks like Miley's unraveling. It's terrible.
All right. Well, you can read more about that, if you so choose, at okmagazine.com.au or the magazine, which comes out next week. Thanks very much, Nick.
No problem, Wammo, anytime.
There we go. Nick Bhasin joining us in Sydney.